National Mathematics Day is celebrated every year on December 22, honoring the birth anniversary of mathematical genius Srinivasa Ramanujan. Before he died at the age of just 32 from tuberculosis, he had already given the world across 3,500 mathematical formula that scientists have still not been able to completely prove. The main objective behind celebrating the day is to raise awareness among people about the importance of mathematics for the development of humanity. Ramanujan was born in Madras, British India, to a very humble family in the late 19th century. Ramanujan's father worked as a clerk in a shop, while his mother was a housewife who used to sing at a local temple. Srinivasa showed sign to his mathematical genius early, but he struggled a lot at other subjects, often failing in them. When he turned 11, he got a book on trigonometry as his birthday present. This was when Srinivasa started solving mathematics religiously. As a result, Ramanujan mastered trigonometry in just 2 years. However, the book that changed his life was one containing 5,000 theorems that he studied in detail. To everyone's surprise, Ramanujan has started developing his own theorems by the age of 60. Unfortunately, back in 90s, mathematics was not an option to make a living in India, but Srinivasa wasn't ready to let go of his passion due to this hurdle. So instead, he started showing his work to foreign mathematicians. However, all of them said that he was unconventional and lacked formal education. But one fine day, Ramanujan's work came across G. H. Hardy's desk in England, which was when Ramanujan's mathematical career took off. When Hardy took a look to Ramanujan's effort, he could not believe his eyes. So Hardy decided to call him to England. Hardy and his colleague Littlewood further examined Ramanujan's work, after which Littlewood said, "I think we can compare him with the great German mathematician Jacobi." In England, Srinivasa made great progress working with Hardy and Littlewood. He was exceptionally good at infinite series. Before him, there was an infinite series for pi. However, the problem was that it was prolonged. For example, it took about 600 terms to come to a value for 3.14. On the other hand, Ramanujan developed a series that would coverage to 3.141592 just after one term. Srinivasa Ramanujan did interesting mathematics in the field of infinite summation. He invented a summation, which is a technique for assigning a value of divergent infinite series. It is essentially a property of partial sum rather than a property of entire sum. For example, this method of summation of number points to the fact that s is equal to -1 by 12, whereas s is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on. Though this result is shocking. String theory, quantum field theory, and some complex analytics extensively use this to derive equations. Ramanujan worked intensively on highly composite number. A highly composite number is basically a positive integer that has more divisor than any smaller positive integers. He coined this term in 1915. Later in 1983 and 1988, Robin and Nicholas modified this list. Another famous incident that shows Ramanujan's love for number was when Hardy once met him in the hospital. When Hardy got there, he told Ramanujan that his CAPS number 1729 was rather a dull number and hoped it didn't turn out to be an unfavorable omen. To this, Ramanujan said, "No, it's a very interesting number. It is the smallest number expressible as a sum of two cubes in two different ways. 1 cube plus 2 cube and 9 cube plus 10 cube. This number is now known as Hardy-Ramanujan number." Apart from this, Srinivasa also made substantial contribution to the analytical theory of numbers and worked on elliptic function, continued fraction, hypergeometric series, infinite series, and many other fields. He also provided solution to some mathematical problem earlier considered unsolvable. It is said that Hardy once came up with a scale of mathematical ability that went from 0 to 100. While grading everyone, he put himself at 25. According to Hardy David Hilbert, the great German mathematician, was at 80 while Ramanujan stood at 100. S. Ramanujan was a self-taught mathematician who made extraordinary contribution to the world of maths. He was also one of the most influential mathematicians of his time.